If you had to dig through 20 blocks as fast as you can, what would you use?
Already know. Haste 2 beacon, efficiency 5 gold pickaxe. That's it. Well, speed potion as well.
Assuming any items obtainable in survival are allowed, some of you might think that this just comes down to what's
Not
the best
netherite.
pickaxe.
No way.
Well, a netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5 can get you through 20 blocks in 15 seconds.
Okay.
So you are moving at a mere 1.3 blocks per second. A netherite pickaxe is not even the fastest.
Gold.
The gold pickaxe is. But with efficiency 5, there is no difference when you mine most blocks.
What?
Because in Minecraft, a tick is the smallest possible unit of time. And the difference between breaking time of these two is so tiny.
This can help in PvP when you're trying to escape people.
7 ticks for both of them. And in result, they have the same mining speed. So how do you mine even faster? There's actually a mining cooldown in between every block that you mine. You can skip that cooldown by unclicking your mouse right before mining the next block, which requires incredibly precise timings, but fortunately there's an easier way. You can just rebind mining to anything on the keyboard and it will give you the same result.
Wait, I already do that, bro. My hitbind is space. Wait, this might already work for me automatically.
Changing my attack key to Y, I can dig 20 blocks in 13 seconds. Actually, that was 40 blocks because I was digging a 2x1. Using a bucket, you can get into crawl mode. In case you're in the nether, you can just use a boat, and that way you can dig even 1x1, which on its own is actually slower. But this time, the slowdown doesn't come from your mining speed. In crawl mode, you move at the same speed as crouching. And you get through the 20 blocks in 15.8 seconds. But there's actually a really easy way to go faster. Since crawling has the same speed as crouching, that means the 45 degree strafe is also really fast in crawl mode. So by rotating 45 degrees and holding W and A, you can move square root of 2
I never
times
knew that!
faster. And the mining speed still barely doesn't
cool.
delay you. And that way you can dig through 20 blocks in just 10.7 seconds.
Okay, we shaved off 5 seconds. W.
It just keeps getting faster. If you remember my
Swift
videos,
sneak!
sprint crouching exists.
Oh.
You used to be able to get into sprint crawling, sprawling with a boat, but it doesn't work in the newest version. You have to use a pedal. And the reason sprint crawling is faster is because now you can sprint jump, which applies an extra boost. And that took 8.05 seconds. And now we are once again delayed by the mining speed. So let me again rebind mining to a keyboard key. And now we can finish in just 7.6
But what about, why don't you go diagonally with this?
And to go even faster than that, you will need even more OP items.
Swift sneak.
Did you know that the Swift Sneak enchantment also makes crawling faster? And it makes it so fast that you don't need the 45 degree strafe anymore or the crouching. You are still delayed by the mining speed. And
dang.
with my mining speed key
can't they get haste?
I can do this in 6.5
Are they gonna count a haste beacon?
Which is a really good time, and as you can imagine, improving it will be a lot harder. Technically, the speed 2 effect can make you slightly faster, and so you can improve the time by 0.1 second. But it doesn't speed up the mining.
Crouching? Yeah, bro, sprint crouching.
2 times faster than we were in a 2x1. Almost as if we had 2 times less blocks to mine. And in terms of the practical methods, this is as good as it gets. If you speedrun Minecraft, these tips should help a lot. Though I haven't seen any speedrunners use a keyboard key for mining, perhaps because it's incredibly uncomfortable. So I don't know if they should really do that. But on paper, this would be faster. Mining gold in a bastion would be faster. Or getting hay from a village. Or mining gravel.
I didn't even know I had this advantage.
I've seen it a couple times
I had no idea.
And that's it. Moving on to the impractical methods.
Beacon!
That's what we're here for.
Yes!
The only way to mine faster is with haste 2, which you can only get from a full beacon. So it's not a viable speedrun.
So our gold pickaxe is faster now?
Instamine, you can get through 20 blocks in 3.5 seconds.
Okay.
So the speed is just regular
we are now down to a third of the original time of 15 seconds.
And you can obviously improve it with speed 2. So now it's 2.5
Alright, now speed 2 while jumping?
But it also gets really difficult.
Will that mess up your mining?
We start running into the video game's limit. Sure, there are still some methods that can make you move faster, but did you know that insta-mining isn't actually instant? It actually mines 1 block per tick. So 20 blocks per second. And so hypothetically, even with
I didn't know
infinite
that.
speed, you couldn't do this faster than 2 seconds because there's 40 blocks. So to actually push the game to its
No.
limit, we have to go back to digging in a 1
Not
by
1/3, it's
and
1/6?
somehow figure out a way to move
Bro,
really quickly. That
wait.
will require
You're right. Wait, it's 1/5.
incredible
Bro.
game knowledge, trickery, and even a
Yeah,
little
maybe
bit
I'm
of
a little too dumb
autism.
for this video.
Perils won't work because they have a cooldown. Tridents or Elytra don't work that well on the ground, and mid-air you don't instamine. So, is that it?
No.
My pickaxe will pierce through heavens. I
Yes!
got one more trick, and it requires a dolphin. That's right, those mobs that are sometimes annoying and steal your items.
So he's gonna be in a 1
also
block
give
tall
you a pretty
space.
good speed boost. And with Depth Strider, that speed boost is insane.
Bro.
And it works in crawl mode. You will just need an Aqua Affinity helmet and water,
Yes.
which is actually kind of a problem. The speed boost only works when you're in water, so you have to somehow place that water as you're mining. You have the offhand, and it can hold
Yo.
1 bucket, which is just not enough. You need more buckets. But taking out more buckets from your inventory requires you to stop mining for even a couple ticks,
Oh,
which actually
shoot.
slows you down a lot. Aside from the fact that you require insane mechanics and even on tick
And the water
speed
has to
ones,
flow.
this is really difficult to pull off. My best attempt got to the end in 29 ticks. It required
Okay.
3 buckets, but we broke through the 2-second barrier.
Okay, so he's in under 1 second. You can do this. Yo, I'm gonna start doing this when I'm playing Crystal PvP. I think this sounds like a viable method that I could try. That's 1 and 2. Can he go faster than this? Like, I don't even know what he could add to this.
But there is very clear room for improvement. We just need to figure out a way to place that water faster. And so eventually, I have figured out a loophole in my own question. I never specified which
Crystal!
block I have to mine through. I put stone here and thought that it wouldn't even matter in the end because I'm just insta-mining through it. But there is one block in the game that after you mine becomes water, and you also insta-mine through ice with a pickaxe. It's also really easy, you don't even need the tick rate, but it sometimes bugs. But when it doesn't, my best time was 16 ticks. That's
under a
0.8
second!
seconds.
Yo!
Wait a moment, there's 20 blocks.
Under a
I
second!
can mine them in 1 second.
Okay.
at best.
Is there anything better?
Yeah, if you watch the replay, I broke 4 blocks before the timer started, so it's really 20 blocks per second.
Okay.
That is officially the fastest speed you can mine with.
No.
Technically, only TNT
Think of something
can
better.
break more than 1 block
Okay,
per
TNT.
tick. But TNT takes 4 seconds to light up.
Crystals,
alright?
bro,
After
crystals.
4 seconds, I'm already 80 blocks away. The fastest method only works on ice, which is kind of cheating.
No, crystals,
But
bro. You didn't even try crystals, bro.
Achieving similar speeds to it
Crystals.
should be possible.
What else can break blocks? I don't even know. This is fire, though.
Stone. But unfortunately not with Deep Slate, because Deep Slate cannot be insta-mined, even with Haste 2, Golden Pickaxe Efficiency 5. So yeah,
Oh, I never even knew that.
this video was inspired by... I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Bro, you don't know how to say this, bro? It's yeah, I don't know how to say it either.
Yeah, how to pronounce that.
Adido.
DD Mega Doodoo.
That is not how you say it. Nah, W video. Subscribe to this guy. Definitely subscribe. He only has 30k subs. Yo, everybody, we got to get this guy to an insane amount of subs.